Gentlemen, welcome back. It's the week 8 recap. It was a good week. It was an off, it was a weird week due to all the buys and stuff that we had going on, but I guess the outcome was a little strange. I guess we'll go over that in a little bit when we talk about standings and stuff like that. And y'all just got to bear with me. I'm going to suck talking. It's 11 o'clock and I'm trying to do this on one take. So anyways, I guess our awards of the week, I got 2 to give out and I don't really know what to call them. We'll go with performance of the week. It's going to be Craig. 2 weeks in a row. Guy's a monster. He's got a good team. No Jameer Gibbs and still puts up 180 plus points. Jonathan Taylor's really good, and Craig, I think, Craig's an issue that we're gonna have to talk about as a league. He's got a really good team over there. And number 2, got to give it to Jason, dude. Jason continuing to make magic on Monday night. Not really as surprising this go around, but still pulling out a W on Monday night. The kid's got some juice when it comes to Monday nights, man. So shout out to y'all too. 2 Prasad brothers. That's what we'll call it, the Prasad Awards this week. So let's get into the recap. These are in no particular order because I started doing it when the Commanders-Chiefs game was still ending. And so, yeah, I honestly was just writing them down as I was going. No particular order. Let's just get into it. The first one of the week, we have Bedwards with 120 points over Devin with 108 points. Devin needed a lot from Kelsey tonight to even sniff a victory. I think he needed like 36. Kelsey had a really good game. He had that one ball off of his forehead into the defender's arms. But I guess other than that, I don't think Dan Quinn really prepped for Kelsey that much, and he found open spots, and I don't even know what his ending stat line was. I guess I should have that up, right? Kelsey ended with 21 points, 99 yards, 6 receptions, and a touchdown. So good effort, Dev. You lose by 12. That sucks ass. So anyways, Bedwards moves to 4-4. Devin drops 2 in a row to 4-4. Bedwards 2 in a row. His season high this year, 120.52 points. So shout out to Bedwards, man, getting some good juju going. 2 wins in a row. That's always a good thing. Matchup number 2 we're going to go over is going to be Craig with 181.48 points over Garrett with 107.3. Yeah, this was our game of the week, and Garrett really just did not show up under the bright lights this week, unfortunately. Let's go through what we think were the issues. Jordan Love, my God, Jordan Love with almost a 30 ball. He actually made it a lot more respectable than it should have been. Judkins and Rachaad White combining for 13 points just isn't going to get it done, Garrett. And yeah, you got Tyler Huntley with the Bears defense. My goodness, 0 ball against the limp dick Baltimore Ravens. But hey, man, that happens. It's still early, so we're not gonna worry about it. Garrett moves to 4-4 with the loss against Craig, and Craig, he already had outright first place because he had the tiebreaker against me, but now by the standings, he definitely moves to outright first. He moves to 6-2 on the year. So yeah, good stuff from Craig. There are rumblings that Craig is peaking a little too early. Not me that said it, but I have heard it through the rumor mill. Craig might be peaking a little too early. 2 monster weeks, 181 points, 2 weeks in a row. That's unbelievable, even in a 10-man league. So, yeah. So let's move on. The next matchup we have is, unfortunately, it's the Retard Bowl. I love both of you guys, but this is what it is. And Jason, well, let's just get into it, right? So we have Jason with 89.06 points over Malachi with 77.2 points, and we have to just ask ourselves, how in the world is Jason 4-4, man? Let's look standings. Let's see how many points this guy scored overall. Free Jeffrey at 4-4. Oh, is it not going to tell you? Oh, here it is. At 4-4, Free Jeffrey has scored the lowest amount of points in the league at 7 going into this week. So this isn't counting this week, but 752 points, and he's 4-4, man, and he's got a shot. I mean, everyone's got a shot, really. But hey, Jeffries, I have on here, he's the Monday night monster. Just, what is it, 3 or 4 wins on Monday night in a row. Or not in a row, but, throughout the year. And, yeah, James, not much to say over there, dude. Just a really, really poor performance out of you after just you bragging about how much you knew ball and how much you were going to come in here and show us how to play fantasy football. So it's been a while since that championship, and I think the rust is starting to show. I did hear that James was in some fantasy leagues with some women for a few years, maybe at church or whatever. But this isn't the church leagues, boys. This is the big leagues over here. So welcome to the league again for James. Moves to 1-7. He's got some stuff to handle out over there. All right, I guess we'll get to it. Matchup number 4 is going to be Tom with 139.68 points over me with 137.98 points. Tom moves to 4-4. I move to 5-3. Breece Hall, man, the Jets in general, right? Nick Mangold died on Sunday, so they got the news that he was one of the better players for that team for a long time. He died on Sunday, and the Jets were just destined to score 40 points. And of course, it was on the back of Breece Hall, who basically put a nail in me. Kind of sucks, but hey, when someone's touched by God, it's not really my job to get in the way. It was divine intervention there, and hey, whatever. Also, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I killed Baker Mayfield, so if the Bucs end up just choking really bad in the playoffs, or if they miss the playoffs, y'all can probably blame me because I think I killed him. Anyway, I'm on a 3-game losing streak. That sucks ass. And so actually, just to talk about the game a little bit, got a little bit closer in the end than it even should have been. I guess Rashee Rice caught a long touchdown that I didn't even see. I was prepping for this. I look up and I'm down 2 or 3. And Debo fucking sucks, dude. I thought Mariota played okay in the first half. Just not looking at Debo. He threw to McLaurin one time in the first half, and it was that 10-yard touchdown or whatever that Terry drug his feet in. But I don't know. He fed Zach Ertz. Whoever had Zach Ertz feasted tonight. I think he was on Blake's bench, actually. I'm thinking about it. But anyway, good win by Tom. Tom moves to 4-4. I think he won 3 in a row. And then he lost 4, or he won 1, lost 3. I don't remember how he did it. But anyway, Tom lost 3 in a row. He lost 2 in a row, I think. So he needed that win to get to 4-4. I dropped to 5-3. Not great. We're not feeling good over here, but hey, we're scoring points, so I can't be mad. Let's turn the page on that bullshit. Oh yeah. So now the 5th matchup and the final matchup this week is a Josh 111.68 points over Brennan. Let me pull this matchup up. And Brennan scored 104 points. What I do remember right off the top of my head is the Saquon coming out party, baby. Josh put his stake in an Eagles offense that just wasn't showing him the kindness that it needed to. And finally, I guess trades away A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown had a career day, or not a career day, but A.J. Brown had a really good day last week, and then he gets paid for it with the Saquon masterclass yesterday. Let me pull some more of this up. Yeah, Patty Mahomes with a nice 22 ball. Chiefs defense good tonight, obviously against Mariota. 2 turnovers, 7 points allowed. That easily cruised him by. Brennan. Jake Ferguson with a 0 ball. Oh, I guess that's another thing to bring up. So Josh gets a well-needed win to move to 4-4, and really we thought Josh was dead 3 or 4 weeks into the league. We thought Josh was toast, and he moves to 4-4 just like the rest of you motherfuckers. So what can you say? But it did come on the back of the Cowboys looking the worst they had all year. Josh, we got to do something about that defense over there in Dallas, dude. I don't think they could stop the Deer Park Deer right now. So. Yeah, Jake Ferguson with a goose egg, and Josh still comes out with the win. He beats Brennan with 8 people. And I guess on the Brennan side, let's look. Death by the Houston Texans offense. Who thought that was going to be the case? Because I actually did. I had Texans all the way. But anyway, C.J. Stroud kills Brennan with -3 points from his defense. Cam Scadabaugh's ankle goes backwards. Carson Wentz just they sent him out there like a crash dummy, bro. That was, if you watch that Chargers Vikings game, the Chargers defensive front absolutely murdered Carson Wentz for 4 quarters. Kind of feel bad for him at the end of the game. I kind of figured he was going to retire. But yeah, that sucks for Brennan. I think he's dropped a few in a row now. I don't have that stat readily available in front of me. I don't know why, but I guess I can find it whenever I do the standings. Chase Brown with a 25 on his bench after he just said that Chase Brown was going to be on the trading block. That's a freezing cold take. That's a pretty good karma right there. That sucks. I guess he's going to be back in your lineup now, Brennan. But yeah, Josh with a well-needed win. Brennan kind of skidding right now. He did lose last week because I said he was going to get back on the horse, and he didn't. I think I had Josh as a favorite in this game, didn't I? I had him as a 3 or 4 point favorite, so I'm a ball knower. Anyways, boys, those are some of the awards. Those are some of the matchups, some of the matchup recaps, I guess. So now we're going to go over, I guess I'm going to go over the standings as of now, the updated standings, and then we'll go into next week's matchups. And I didn't write anything down about that. I just said free ball that. So we're going to do that one just kind of like a free. I'm just going to react as I'm looking at it. So let's see. Oh, I have the standings written down. So this isn't, I don't have points scored. I don't have none of that because none of that stuff has gone final yet in the system. So, and I'm not adding that up. So screw y'all. So in first place, outright first place, we have Craig at 6-2. Oh, this also doesn't include divisions. So that does matter because we do have playoffs are based on divisions. So take this for what it's worth. You're not going to get a whole lot of information out of it because all you motherfuckers are 4-4. But anyway, Craig is in outright first at 6-2. I am in outright second at 5-3. Everybody else is 4-4 except for Malachi, who's 1-7. So it's actually really cool. I think I don't remember ever through 8 weeks the league being this tight. Malachi, I'm sorry, you're not really helping that out a lot, but hey, there's a lot of time to turn it around, dude. But anyway, it feels really good. It feels like anybody has a shot to beat anybody this year, which other than Craig, which is really cool. So yeah, dude, I'm happy. I think this is. I said it last year that was the most competitive year we've ever had, and this year I think is even more competitive, which I think is awesome for the league, boys. I think that this is super fun. I think everyone is having a really good time with this, and I am too. I'm having fun just talking shop about it, looking at the league and all that. So let's look ahead. Let's look ahead at the scoreboard for week 9 and see who's got who. And I'm just gonna read this from top to bottom. I have Bedwards. I'm gonna be 5-3 versus Bedwards at 4-4. I'm gonna just look at the box score, see if anyone's on bye trouble or anything like that. Yeah, I'm getting Amon-Ra and JSN back and Seattle's defense. Bedwards, I'm going to motherfuck you, dude. I need a win. I need to get off a horse. I need to beat the shit out of you. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. All right, let's move on. Then we have Devin. We have the Minecraft boys squaring off. We have Devin at Malachi. Devin's gonna be 4-4. Malachi 1-7. Drake London. Oh, did he not play? He has an O next to his name. Did he not play? I guess he didn't. God, Malachi's in hell, dude. Nico, Jacoby, Drake London, all out. Jesus. Devin with Joe Mixon on the bench. I don't see any buys, so looking good. Devin needs a W. Malachi needs a W. He's going to upset somebody eventually, right? He has to. So now we have Brennan. We have Brennan who's 4-4 at Jeffrey who's 4-4. Again, I'm going to say everyone needs a win because everyone, it's so tight. Everyone needs a win. It's so yeah, Carson. Oh, they put Carson Wentz on the IR. Okay, so Brennan needs a quarterback and Chase Brown's going to move into his RB1. Dang, Brennan has a pretty packed hospital room right now. Bowers, Jaden Daniels, Cam Scatterbo, and Carson Wentz. Hey, Brennan, I got a quarterback if you need one. I got 2, and I'd give up either one of them right now, to be honest with you. Moving on, we have this I think this might be game of the week. I think, boys, we have Bestwards, which is Garrett against Tom. I think this is going to be a pretty close matchup. If I just off the top of my head, I do think Garrett is going to be a slight favorite, but I'm not willing to stand on that at all. I have no idea. So, I think Garrett's going to get Lamar back too, or is Lamar on bye? I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, both teams 4-4. Both teams need to win. I think they're in the same division, but again, I could just be way wrong. So yeah, Garrett at Tom, and then for the last matchup that we're gonna go over, it's gonna be Craig at Josh. Josh obviously just gonna be a massive underdog because Craig is just dogging everybody. Wouldn't it be nice to see Josh, who started off 0-4 or whatever it was, to take down the current king? I think it'd be freaking awesome. So that's who I'm rooting for. I think that's who all you should be rooting for. Josh, Malachi is going to be the upset of the week. G and Tom are going to be the game of the week. I think. I think we move into. Are we in division play yet? I don't know if I'm in division with Bedwards. I don't really know how any of this works. Yeah, no, I don't think we're in division play. I think everyone's playing someone outside of the division, actually. That's what it looks like. Either way, got a good week ahead. I'm going to try to put some graphics up, across this video. I'm going to add some production to it. So you boys better say fucking thank you, because I'm going to be up till like 11:30 doing this. Last week I just slapped it together. This week I think I'm going to try to play with it and CapCut a little bit. But anyway, happy Tuesday. I hope you all have a good week and a good productive week at work. And yeah, I'll see you guys next Tuesday morning, or some of you sooner. Halloween party on Friday at my place. If you want, you are all invited. If you want to come, you're more than welcome to. Yeah. Peace.